We all know I'm an emotional girl, so I'm gonna keep it together. Hi.
Hey, there's my baby mama.
The most intense moments for me to shoot in season 3 so far probably have been the Toby-centric episode where we discover that he's been off of his pain medication, or his depression medication, and that I knew what was coming, of course, that he was gonna have this breakdown, and that I had to be in a completely different space because I was just breaking the news that Kate was officially pregnant. It worked, baby. I'm pregnant. And then, of course, it turns in true This Is Us fashion, because you can't have the joy without the pain. So I think that was probably the most difficult, in that being so focused on the happiness and then realizing that it's just going to take this huge shift and huge turn with Toby. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Thanks for being my rock. I think that with Kate and Toby, because he has been the rock for her for so long, that obviously she's learned from him, but also that she has been really making strides in her grief and the pain and the guilt around her father's death, and that there's been such a healing, and so then she can really show up for Toby, and I think that we're definitely going to see that. I've never seen you blow up like that, ever. What's going on with you lately?
Yeah, it's probably just jet lag.
Because Toby's dealing with his depression and with the medication, and what does that mean for of course, their marriage and then the start of their family. So yeah, she's gonna have to really step up to the plate and be there for him in ways she's never even showed up for herself. Chris Sullivan, if you're watching, you're perfect. And I love you. But you already know that. Working with Chris is honestly such a gift. Did you marry Sharon from accounting?
I did. But we got an annulment as soon as you woke up.
And I've probably said this in other instances, but he literally held my hand for the first probably 5-6 episodes of the first season, when I was like, I can't do this, I'm not an actress, I don't know what I'm doing. And he's like, yes you are. You know your lines, get to it. And I'm like, okay. I've had so many moving experiences with fans. We all know I'm an emotional girl, so I'm gonna keep it together. I had a little boy tell me that he was going to, or his mom told me that he was going to an eating disorder clinic. And at 10 years old, I was just devastated, because we, I think in our society, we tend to separate and divide, compare and despair. And when he wrote me a note and said that I had encouraged and inspired him to just love himself for who he was, I was like, yes! Like, yes, that's all we really want to do, and that's all we're trying to do. And so, I mean, it was very emotional on many levels, but another woman shared with me that specifically with the IVF and with the miscarriage, that she was going through it at the exact same time Kate was, and that because of the show, she was able to get through her miscarriage, and she knew that it was going to be okay. And I was like, what? And that she's actually pregnant with her rainbow baby, which is even more exciting. Another woman said that I saved her daughter's life. I mean, I can't really express it, but it's very powerful. Yeah. Ooh, crying!
Hey, little brother.
But season 3 scenes make me cry. All of them make me cry. Honestly, I get emotional at the Vietnam stuff with Jack and Nikki, and there's some tender moments between Miguel and young Randall when they're at the stairs that break my heart.
But you are stronger than I was, even at that age, Randall.
Thanks.
Because I can't imagine what it's like to ever even try to fill Jack's shoes, even as a fictional character. Like, he's never going to measure up, but he's trying desperately. And we never really see that side. We always think, oh, stepmom, stepdad, like, well, we hate them, they're annoying. They come and infiltrate their lives. But Miguel really has a good heart, and he's doing what Jack told him to do, which is take care of his family.
Hey, but seriously, man, I get hit by a bus. You look out for him, right?
So to play with Mackenzie and Hannah in a scene, and then of course to have Milo come in as Jack.
Okay, 4 banana pudding ice creams.
I was like, I don't have to prepare for this. As an audience member, I'm like already on edge. The tears are right here. And it was just really special because, I mean, Mackenzie and Hannah bring it every time, and just to see, you know, where Kate has gone from this sort of naive, hopeful kid to this really heartbroken, angsty teenager to a woman who was trying to just get through all of that, and to see it all on one screen at one time was just really I think very clever in a way, of course, to incorporate Milo, because everybody wants to see Kate and Jack. I have to go.
I know, Katie girl.
It was, I wish there was more. I think it was really special. My least favorite and favorite qualities of Kate Pearson, I love that she has a really big heart. I think my least favorite quality is that my friend thinks that she's a brat. I'm not saying that I agree with her, but I think that sometimes she's kind of whiny, in that she's like, oh, take care of me, because she's been taken care of and now she has to learn to take care of herself. And I'm pretty independent. My mom is fiercely independent, so that's kind of like, get it together. But I get it, like we have to be patient with ourselves. So yeah, I think so. I think that's right. Yeah.